and 1 minute.
Thank you very much. I would like to remind everyone to please remain muted, with the exception of our speaker. Phoebe, can we do a quick sound check to make sure we can hear you and see you?
Am I audible?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you.
Our third contestant in the Area D2 International Speech, Phebe Pendon, Rise Above the Storm. Rise Above the Storm, Phebe Pendon.
In your life, what storms are you facing? Mario Hernandez, in his article, wrote, "Rise above the storm, and you will see the sunshine." I thought I heard my father's voice. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters. I was 5 years old when my father used to bring me to the farm. And he was showing me that we were ready to harvest the field. I was so excited about it. As a young child, and my first experience of the harvest really lifted me up. But then again, the storm came, flooding here, and it wiped out our harvest. Nothing was left. Everything was gone. And I cried so hard. I couldn't believe that we were submerged in the midst of that flooding waters. Then my father just lifted me up, embraced me, and said, "Be still. The sun will rise above the storm." The sun will rise above the storm? How is it, Father? My father has shown me that we could restore the harvest. He used the water to soften the ground, to plant the field again, to nurture it, and there came a successful harvest. I was so amazed to see that it is possible to restore a harvest even after the storm. My father was able to rest when we were able to get the harvest. And during that time when he was resting, he was teaching me mathematics at 5 years old. Then when he learned that I had that mastery of the multiplication table, he brought me to school and enrolled me, much younger than the other kids. There I experienced once again the storm of life. The storm of discrimination for being much younger. And the storm of favoritism. I was not getting the honor that was due me. At grade 3, my teacher asked me, "Phebe, will you take this masterpiece and represent our school in the regional contests?" Because so-and-so, her favorite student, was not able to memorize it. But she did not give me the training I needed. But being obedient, I went on. So I was there standing on the stage, standing like a post, not knowing what to do. In the middle of my speech, I forgot some lines. And there I heard, "Boo, boo, boo." I was trembling in fear and in shame. I was so pressed, and I felt like I will never go to school anymore. I wanted to give up. There again, my father lifted me up, embraced me. "Be still. The sun will rise above the storm. How is it, Father? Then my father said, let us try our best. My father would train me more and more and more until I mastered mathematics, the formula to solve problems and all that, until I reached the top of the class. There I stood, standing with all confidence that I could deliver my valedictory address. That was my winning piece when my father helped me through. Then I learned that through life, it doesn't stop there, but a lot of more problems came. The next generation of nieces and nephews underwent the same. Discrimination, favoritism, rejection, and all those problems, the storms of life. And they came to me for help. And that's when I sounded like my father. Be still. The sun will rise again. The sun will rise again. My nephews, nieces worked so hard until they became frontliners and helped out a lot of people who have been sick during the pandemic. My friends, when we are still, we are able to think clearly, we are able to relax, we are able to develop strategies to solve our problems. What storms are you facing right now? Remember to be still. You will rise above the storm. You will rise above the storm. Contest chair.
Thank you, Phoebe.